The reason why I came was simply my face was starting to age rapidly. The reason being I'd gone through 2 deaths, a close friend and my father, and then I was diagnosed with an illness that meant I had to have a total hysterectomy. And any but woman who's ever had a hysterectomy will tell you that one thing the doctors don't explain to you is once you've had it, a couple of years later, the lack of hormones means all of your skin starts to get very dull, very faded, very wrinkly. And because of that, and because of all the stress that I've gone through as well, I just wasn't me anymore. My face had started to go on a downward spiral, and particularly around the eye area, very sullen, very black, and I'm not just talking dark circles, I'm talking the loss of volume within the orbital region. And of course, with the best will in the world, there isn't a cream out there that's ever going to fix that. So I did quite a lot of research on the internet, and the reviews for here were superb. So I decided to come to Zenith Nottingham to see Dr Maini, and wow, what a genius. He recommended, first and foremost, in order to lift, because I've got very prominent cheekbones, and in order to lift that again, an amount of filler, both just on the top parts here and in the centre part here, just to pad that area out. Then the second part was the redensity 2, which obviously is specifically for the orbital area, but it was the filler that I had first. Let that settle down. I mean, this was the other fabulous thing. It isn't a case of you go and have everything done and it's bam 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 and then that's it, bye bye. It isn't. Everything has been done in stages. So first of all it was the filler, waited a month to settle to see how that was, then aesthetically Dr Maini checks to make sure that what should have happened has happened before we then moved on to the next stage being the redensity. But to be fair, that was the bit that then, wow, that just made a huge difference. And anybody who may see my photos from the before and after, I think the proof is here. I don't really need to say anything else. When you lose the volume and density within the eye area, even though you've had the best night's sleep, even though I'm really healthy, I'm 53 years old, but I'm extremely healthy. I'm into yoga. I walk 6 miles every day because I have a very demanding dog. So from that point of view, there's nothing wrong with my health, but because of the stress and the environmental strain and trauma that my face went through, that was the first thing that sort of hit. So now when people see me, although they don't know what I've had done, and it's not because, you know, I'm afraid to say anything or indeed I'm at all embarrassed about it, but it's nice for them to say that I just look fresh again. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm just me again. This is all I wanted. I didn't want to look 25, quite happy with my age. I just wanted to look like me once more. If you're not happy with the way that you look, then go and do something about it. At the end of the day, you're the only one that has to live with yourself. You're the one that gets up in the morning, every morning, and looks in the mirror and decides whether you like what you see or not. It isn't about vanity, it's about confidence more than anything else. And my advice to anybody who's maybe thinking about doing this, just don't hesitate. Come and see Dr Maini, have the consultation with him. Within moments you'll be completely put at ease, and if then at the end of the day you don't want to go forward with it, then that's your, you know, prerogative to do so or not. But quite honestly, from my personal point of view, best decision I ever made.